Come in.
Hey, how are you doing,
Hey,
Pat?
how you doing?
My name is Mitchell Mecklenburg. I'm with Salesforce. It's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Great. Mind if I take a seat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Great. Thanks so much. How are you doing today?
Oh, awesome, man. I'm just about to head to Colorado with the fam.
Oh, that's great. Colorado, I've been a few times. I actually have a grandma that lives up there. Where are you heading in Colorado?
We're gonna go around certain areas like Denver, most likely because I got some family members over there too.
Great.
So we're gonna see what's up with them, and then visit like Pikes Peak and some other.
Oh, great.
I heard there's some caverns around there, which is
Oh, yeah, a
my
lot of
wife wants
caverns.
to go, so I was like, you know what, I'll just go. Yeah, let's just go.
Yeah, should be a great time. Yeah, I
Yeah.
went to Pikes Peak as a kid, and it was a great time. So you'll have a good experience.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Great. So I just want to confirm that we have the full 8 to 10 minutes still. I know you're a busy man.
No, we're good.
8 to 10 minutes, great.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
And before we get started, let me just give you my business card here.
Appreciate
Here's
it.
this. So that has all my information. And afterwards, if you have any more questions, you can feel free to get back with me, and I will let you know as soon as I have an answer for you.
Will do.
All right. So I just want to go over a few of the things we'll be covering today. I just want to give you a brief overview of, our system, kind of go over some of your situational needs, what you're using right now, and then maybe set a new appointment if everything works out.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
Great. Thank you so much. And before we get started again, I wanted to ask if anybody else will be involved in this decision-making process.
No, it'll just be me.
Just be you?
Just be
All
me
right,
today.
great. That makes it easy. And also, let me start off by asking what CRM software is Advanced currently using?
We're using like Microsoft, Word, Excel, Outlook,
okay.
and all that stuff.
Great. And how has that been working for you? And what size of Salesforce? How many users are you having for that?
As of right now, we have 4 regional managers.
Great.
We have 20 salespeople.
All right.
As of now, we didn't have too much problems with the program, but we did have some lags here and there when we put in some information in. It's been kind of a delay, so
Great.
yeah.
All right. And have you started considering any other CRM softwares?
No, I haven't looked up to any yet. We're just trying to go what we have so far. I mean, we didn't have a lot of agents come to our company to
Okay.
sell their product.
Great. Hopefully, I'll be the only one you need then.
Yeah.
What features do you like about your current CRM? Do you like about the Microsoft Office suite that's been making it easy for your Salesforce?
I like the file sharing because instead of sending it through email, all the files, it just takes some time here and there.
Right.
But as soon as we get the file sharing, other members can see what the file is.
Great.
And they can make some updates onto it and then send it to me right after that.
Sure.
And it just kind of saves us a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But
Do you mind if I take some notes?
Yeah, go ahead. Feel
I'll
free.
make a note of that. So you said that the ease of communication is a big plus for you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Make note of that there. All right, sure. And so my next question here is, how influential has your current system been on your success? Do you feel that it has aided in your success, or do you feel that it's kind of been holding you back as you guys continue to grow?
It did hold us back a little bit because there were some times where salespeople were putting the data in. The higher up position did not receive that file, so
Okay.
we couldn't we couldn't calculate all the data properly. So we just had to kind of round it up a little bit, but we're not getting the exact value. That
Gotcha.
kind of affects our profitability from there.
Gotcha. That seems to be an issue as people have issues inputting data and issues with data being inputted too many times. Do you feel that you've had some reliability issues? Do you feel that sometimes when data gets input in too many times it gets lost, or that it gets misinterpreted by your managers?
It can get interpreted because when the data is not exact. It's, I don't know which person is doing it, but I guess they're just putting a random number on it, So it kind of misleads to some kind of error, if you know what I mean.
Great.
But like anything that's inputted, I mean, we have to double, triple check to see if it's accurate, and we have to make sure with the current salespeople if they're meeting the certain quota. What's the amount of sales that have been the amount of sales that they have been doing.
Right.
So we kind of have to double check our data and the reports from our sales people as well.
Okay. So it seems like you're having issues when you're having to check data,
Yeah.
once, twice, a few too many times. And then how do you feel that your system has failed to meet expectations, or that you wish it had had some other functionality in regards to your sales force traveling around so much?
Let's see. As of yet, uh, nothing so far.
Okay.
Like I said before, just the inputting the data is one issue here, and then sometimes there's a non-communication with certain salespeople.
Okay.
Um,
And when your traveling sales force is inputting the data, is it being posted real time, or is it coming in a few days later?
I am expecting real time. As soon as I make the sales, I expect them to put the data.
Posting them immediately.
But I don't know if since they're traveling, um, it can be an issue where because there's some time issues there, and I don't know when they make the sales and when they put the data in. So I expect them to put the data as soon as they make the sales, just so I know that they know the amount that they sold, and it's accurate right off the bat.
Great. So it seems like you're having some issues logging sales at point of sale.
Yeah.
Great. All right. It seems like, so with your problems logging sales at the point of sale, and with information being inputted too many times or being lost, have you had any problems losing that information that have affected your profitability ultimately?
Yes, there's times where the system crashed, and whenever they put in the reports in, I did not receive it on time.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to double check, triple check with the salespeople, see how much they made, and then we had to kind of judge on how much, estimate on how much they sold, since we don't know the amount. But I just, I trust my salespeople very thoroughly that the number is right.
Great. But again, that's just another time you have to go back through and triple check. I understand how that can be an issue for you.
Yeah.
And how does the simplicity of your current system, I see that, it's very functionable for people who aren't well trained, but I can see that might also have some functionality that you're missing out on, that you would like to have. How do you feel like this simplicity, the inability to sense opportunities in the future, the inability to communicate between your sales force and your managers, how do you feel like that affects your opportunities in the future?
Communication is one big thing that I want, because if I do not reach to certain salespeople, and that could be a huge problem, because whenever I input data on my end,
Mm-hmm.
I need to know if it's accurate with them too.
Right.
So if I could find somehow, I can see what data they're putting in. Like while I'm logged on, they're logged on, I can see the exact value.
See the data being logged real time.
That's
Great.
correct.
So if we were able to offer you a system that would log that real-time data, that would give you a means to communicate with your sales force immediately as they're logging that in, do you feel that would help your opportunities to build new relationships in the future?
Yes, it will.
Great.
Yes, it will.
Great.
Because it'll just affect our whole process of the company
Great. And
drastically.
if I could also offer you a product that would be able to increase your customer purchase frequency through managing specific relationships, do you think that would be something that interests you?
Yes.
Great. Awesome. So it seems like I've gathered a lot of good information here. It seems like the major issues with you are lack of communication, the inability to sense real-time information going. So if that all works out, Do you have a time next week that would work well for you to meet again?
Next week, same day, same time.
Same day, same time?
Yep.
All right, so let's plan for Wednesday at 1 p.m. Thank you so much. It's been great meeting with you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too,
All
man.
right,
Appreciate
have a
it.
great night. All right.
Good enough.